Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and happy November. Can you imagine this year is actually winding down and now we have the holidays coming up. I hope everybody had a beautiful and safe Halloween. Did you get many trick-or-treaters? We didn't get a soul, which frankly for us, we live in the country and as a trick-or-treater you don't get much bang for your buck on our street because the houses are really far apart. It's farm country. But normally, you might get one or two, but the kids typically go up to town and the fire department hands out goodies. So we didn't see a soul last night. So I'm wondering how the rest of you did last evening. It is extremely windy today. It's about 55 degrees, which is nice. But it is so windy that my big inflatable Jack Skellington that we had in the front, we had to deflate him this morning because he was careening to all directions out there, and I was worried he would just go airborne. So we've taken Jack down, but I still have my beautiful Jack Melters, this big one and the little one in the bathroom, to keep me happy. Because I think you can use Jack Skellington really from Halloween all the way through Christmas, since he got his two holidays intermingled. So got a few things to share, and I'm going to jump right in. First of all, I got through a couple of hand soaps this week. So Bath & Body Works Blackberries and Basil, and that's pretty self-explanatory, but this was beautiful. I loved that. This was a deep cleansing hand soap, so it has the little grit in it. I would definitely buy that again. Enjoyed it tremendously. And the other one was Lakeside Afternoon, and this also is a deep cleansing hand soap with a little grit in it. And the notes on this are lavender, dockside breeze, and fresh rain. So a very watery, lavenderish, comforting, fresh scent. I love this, and I will get that again. So two big successes in the hand soap. I got through a couple of candles. I know that's shocking. These were put under the lamp. First of all, pumpkin spice from Sonoma. This is a Kohl's candle. This is pumpkin brown sugar and gingered vanilla. I love this, and I typically get this every year. My other Kohl's favorite is the marshmallow candy cane, which hasn't come out yet, at least in our Kohl's around here. But this pumpkin spice is very nice, not overly spiced, a creamy pumpkin. I love that one. So I put that under the lamp until I couldn't smell it anymore. And the other one that went under the lamp this week was Harvest Leaves by Homeworks. Beautiful scent. This was also a well-throwing candle last year. This was a 4-wick, but again, I used it under the lamp. Fragrance notes are spiced pumpkin, mandarin, cranberry, fir balsam, and applewood. So all the top notes of the season, and that is beautifully blended, filled the house. I loved every second of this, and I would get that again. So Harvest Leaves by Homeworks. So next, and here we have the remnants of a crane fly, which I'll spare you the gory details there. He has met an early demise. So I want to show you some samplers. 'Tis the season of the sampler, isn't it? I am always a sucker for a good sampler. So let me show you a few, because I gathered them just to enjoy them together. So first of all, here we have the Rainbow Melts pumpkin sampler. I have melted one of these. There were 8 pumpkin shapes in various scents, and oh, the throw on these, the creamy pumpkin and various other notes. So you have things like ivory woods, Palo Santo, caramel crunch cookies, tobacco caramel, boardwalk marshmallow clouds, pumpkin firewood and s'mores, and pumpkin hotcakes. Gorgeousness. I've melted one of those, which was the frosted animal crackers and pumpkin. Beautiful. So Crystal always does wonderful samplers, and like I said, I'm always a sucker for them. I will snatch those up. Next, another person who does really good samplers is the Scented Squirrel. So Jess, and this one is wonderful as well. This had 5 pumpkin shapes, and these are in pumpkin cranberry cider, mac apple, apple cider donuts, and pumpkin creme brulee, pumpkin pie and toasted marshmallow, caramel pumpkin swirl churros, and I have melted one that I will tell you about here shortly. But both of these were fabulous. So again, if you're a sampler person, these are 2 vendors who do a fine job. And the other one, let me show you over here, the peppermint sampler from Up the Creek Scents. Look at those little guys. So these are Now, hopefully don't knock them all over. These are smaller scent cups, perfect. Just pop that in really any size melter. I put one of these in a Yankee centerpiece, which is, you know, a lower wattage, like 13 watt warmer. And the throw, oh my goodness, beautiful peppermint. So we have an assortment here: peppermint marshmallow bean Noel, peppermint lavender pink sugar, peppermint marshmallow serendipity, peppermint cotton candy summer scoop, strawberry peppermint, spearmint peppermint twist, and blueberry coconut peppermint. I am so impressed with this. I melted one so far, and I'll tell you about that here in a minute, but I am even thinking about getting another one of these. Now, I love peppermint, so if you're a peppermint fan, I would highly recommend, because it's still on the Up the Creek website. Okay, now let's see if I can put this back on here without knocking everything over. Okay, it's a little crooked, but hopefully you will forgive me for that, because that's not too bad. There we go. Okay, so getting into I'm going to share a few melts that were from those samplers. First of all, from the peppermint sampler, we had, as a sample with that sampler, was peppermint vanilla lace. So a slight perfumey take on peppermint, high throw. That was lovely. It lasted forever. And then this one, peppermint sugar cookies. I cannot say enough about how beautiful this was. High plus throw. It lasted for a day and a half in a Yankee centerpiece warmer. My husband walked in the door and said, "What are you melting? That is gorgeous." So again, Up the Creek scents, highly recommend. Absolutely gorgeous. From the Rainbow Melts pumpkin sampler, the sample was pumpkin apple, so self-explanatory. Beautiful balance between the two. The apple was not overly sweet, and it balanced the pumpkin. There were light spices, and this was a high thrower. And also from that sampler, the first one I melted was pumpkin frosted animal cookies. Oh, if I were on death row and I had to choose something for my last dessert, it would be this. If I could eat this, my goodness, so much beautifulness. And I am not, whoa, it's windy. The plastic chair is blowing around outside. Okay, I'm glad we're in here. This was a creamy pumpkin, so not spicy. Those frosted animal cookies provided a nice, like, crispy cookie note. So beautiful. This lasted forever. Gorgeous. I would certainly buy that again. So I cannot say enough good about that. Beautiful. From the Scented Squirrel Pumpkin Sampler, we had vanilla, pumpkin, marshmallow, and pumpkin pie ice cream. Again, beautiful. Medium thrower. I'm thinking the Scented Squirrel I should put in a higher wattage melter, because most of mine are low wattage. So I'm going to try high, but I still got a nice medium throw from this. And it was a creamy pumpkin, and I got the pie note. So there was the bakery note in the background, the creamy marshmallow and pumpkin ice cream. Sweet, creamy, so nice. So Jess, beautiful job on that. Okay, next up I'm going to jump into some other melts that we had for this week. First up is a perennial favorite of mine, charred jack-o'-lantern from the Bathing Garden. So this is pumpkin and then like the burnt embers. This year I only got a medium throw from this. Now, I received this on October 1st, so it would have been almost a month old. Not long lasting, so I was a little bit startled, because normally I get a huge throw from this one. So it just may have needed to cure a bit more. But it's a beautiful scent, and I will get it again. Charred jack-o'-lantern from the Bathing Garden. Next up, we have a gift from my friend Michelle. Thank you so much, Michelle. This is from Vintage Chic Scents, Lucy and Ethel, which is pistachio pudding cake, coconut marshmallow. That's such a beautiful scent, and it was lovely pastel green and pink, beautiful color. On the lower side from the throw standpoint, but a beautiful scent, and it lasted a long time. Next up, we have some gifts from my friend Mag from Candle Find Forum, a dear person that I am honored to have as my friend. She gave us all of the little crowd we have there, all of us partners in crime, enablers. We have from 1803, which is a soy wax Etsy company. First up was Perfect Morning, and I really enjoyed this. The notes are coffee, sweet caramel cream, and spiced pumpkin. That was beautiful. I love pumpkin and coffee together, and it wasn't over caramelly. Sometimes that can be too sweet, but this was balanced beautifully, and I will get that again. Trying not to buy. You know how that goes. And next up, another one from 1803, Christmas on the Farm. So this is maple, toffee, nutmeg, cinnamon. And again, it was nicely balanced, not killingly sweet, a lovely mix of those spices. Christmas on the Farm from 1803, and I will buy that again. Also from Mag, and thank you again, Mag, you are a dear. We had from Nellie's Acres. Now this is another, she sells on eBay. She also has nelliesacres.com website. Autumn Magic. This is a palm wax, and I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. This was Autumn Magic. Top notes of lemon and apple, middle notes of anise, cinnamon, and ginger, and bottom notes of woods, musk, and vanilla. So I got a woody, lightly spiced with a touch of citrus. Beautiful, and I will get that again. Nellie's Acres Autumn Magic. Next up from Nellie's Acres was Barnwood. This is patchouli, leather, amber, moss, woods, and musk. So I mainly got the leather and the woods. Really enjoyed this. Not heavy on the amber, which makes me happy because I'm not a real big amber fan. Thank you, Ramona. We all know what Ramona used to say about amber. Anyway, I love this. I like the woody scents, and this was particularly beautiful. The patchouli is not heavy-handed, just a nice note. So this is what those look like, just for your interest. These are the palm wax from Nellie's Acres. So they're these little scallop guys, and it's palm wax. I know the use of palm oil for making soap is controversial in the environmental world, but as long as that is being done, the wax, this is a byproduct of the soap industry. So I'm glad we are at least using that and not throwing it away. Very nice wax. This is a hard wax. I get a good throw in my Yankee centerpiece and also in a hotter melter like Michael's. Can't think of the name of that. Yep, right out of my head, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Next up, we have various things from various vendors. From Britta's Creepy Treasures. This was a gift from Angie, or her handle is Smell You Later. Thank you, Angie. This is Isle of Screams, lavender, flannel, and downy. And this was really nice. I like this. A fresh laundry scent, high throw. That's an impressive vendor as well. Britta's Creepy Treasures. Gonna get a good throw in my home. From Destination Wax, and I am waiting for many things to cure that I have received from Destination Wax. So you're not seeing an abundance of melts right now because they're curing. This was the sample that came with my last order, and this is Vanilla Noel. So the Bath & Body Works dupe, so beautiful. Described as crushed vanilla beans, fluffy white marshmallows, sugar cookies, and vanilla buttercream. So beautiful. This was long lasting, and I had it in a low wattage melter in the bathroom, and it lasted for 2 days. Really filled the whole back of the house for a tiny little sample. Gorgeous. I will get that again. Okay, from Rose Girls, I had quite a few, so let me go through these. My favorite was from the Let's Go Camping sampler, Secret Garden. I couldn't find scent notes on the website, but this was a green, fresh, grassy scent, high throw, and like I said, my favorite from that particular sampler, which was tremendous, all those fresh scents. Next up, we had Cracklin' Birch Fluff Puffs. Yeah, say that 10 times. High throw, I loved this. So it was like a creamy birch. I love birch scent, and with the Fluff Puff marshmallow hugging it, that was a beautiful one. I would repurchase really all of these. From the donut sampler, we had frosted cranberry kettle corn donuts. I really love this. I like cranberry scents. So you had that tart cranberry against the kind of salty kettle corn, and then the fried note from the donut. Oh, that was beautiful. I hope she offers that again. I would get that. High throw. From the donut sampler also is pumpkin espresso sugar donuts. Pretty self-explanatory, nice balance. This one only about a medium throw, but I enjoyed it. Enjoyed both of those samplers. And then this morning I am melting. This was a muffin shape, beautiful pastel colors with the embeds. Kaylin's banana bubble gum. So this is like a runt candy bubble banana against that classic bazooka bubble gum. And I needed a break from all the pumpkin and apple, so I got this out this morning. Medium throw. I wouldn't say this is a huge thrower, but I enjoy it, and it's, like I said, a nice contrast to the other scents. From Empire Alchemy, who I continue to be in love with, and again, I am curing a large, underline large orders from the last month. So these are samples and then one experimental. So the sample was first pumpkin frosted cinnamon buns. So I really hadn't had a lot of bakery. In general, I don't order an abundance of bakery, except I have been for the pumpkin season. So I hadn't tried a lot of bakery from Anna before. This was beautiful. Medium throw, creamy pumpkin, not overly cinnamony, beautiful balance, really like that. So she can do bakery too. What cannot she do? This is a wonderful vendor. Four Winds of Heaven. This is Amazing Grace type, which is a perfume that I am not overly familiar with. Shave cream, vetiver, and incense. So I would say I mainly got the shave cream, very comforting, low to medium throw on that one. And my favorite of these, which is an experimental, Rain or Shine. Oh, I love this so much. So ozone, lush linen, heavy rain, grass, and a hint of earth. So this is right up my alley. All the outside, earthy, rainy scent. Very refreshing. It smelled like you had just gone outside after a rain shower. And you know how you get a little bit of the dirt smell and then the rain freshness, that ozone scent in the air. So beautiful. Anna, please let this one go wide. I love that. Rain or Shine from Empire Alchemy. Next up we have, I believe this is my last one. This is Blended with Love. And this is, no, it isn't. Second to last. Blended with Love. So this is a gift from Angie. Again, thank you, Angie, so much. So this is called Right Before Fall, and it's autumn leaves, cashmere pear, and green pumpkin vines. Really high thrower, nice bright pear, and then you get the sharpness from the vines, so that nice green note. High thrower. Really enjoyed that one. So really, I like just about everything. I did want to show you, oh, I already showed you the palm wax. Okay, I think that is it. So, 17 minutes, that's not too bad. I try to keep these on the shorter side, and I really appreciate everybody watching. I will be adding some music in the next couple weeks. I know I've been a bit remiss, but it's busy at work, and I have 2 months to go till I was going to say till I graduate, till I retire, and then I will be focusing more on my music. So thank you for your patience with that. So enjoy this beautiful fall. Hug your families. Thank you so very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.